Rain. It's rainy. What a perfect day to talk about rain gear. Good gear for bad weather is the topic of today. What's going on, guys? Oregon Motorcycle bringing you another banging episode, coming to you straight out of Portland today on this wet, soggy hump day. It is December 16th. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm on my way home talking to you guys today about rain gear, basically. And this will be my second attempt filming this video. I've been having some GoPro issues. I don't know really what's going on. This GoPro 5 keeps shutting off on me. I've filmed 2 vlogs in the past week that have been decimated by my GoPro 5. So if you guys notice me looking down in the mirror, I'm just double checking to make sure the thing is still recording. So damn. All right, let's try this again. This will be take 3. All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Oregon Motorcycle. My GoPro keeps shutting off on me, so this is like my 3rd time in 2 days trying to do this video. I don't know what's going on, but it just shut off on me right now. It was like almost halfway through the video. Guys, today we're talking about, what are we talking about? Talking about good gear for bad weather, I guess. That's what I'm going to name it. We're going over some rain gear and my rain gear, and we're just going to kind of start from the top to the bottom. And I'm going to go over what I use and share with you guys and how I stay dry riding up here in the Pacific Northwest in these rainy conditions like we are having right now. Perfect day to make a rain gear video. So sit back and stay tuned. Here we go. We're going to start at the top. Now, I'm not going to really recommend a helmet for you guys because I feel the helmet is irrelevant on this topic, but I would say maybe look into getting a pin lock so you can help with the fog and stuff and everything. What we'll talk about is what's inside the helmet, which is the ball of vodka. And the ball of vodka I highly recommend. I highly recommend it for summer and winter use. When I first came across the ball of vodkas, I was like, meh, you know, it's kind of not really my thing. But now I can't put my helmet on without one. It's kind of like wearing socks when you put your shoes on. You know, you just feel more comfy and cozy, and it really helps in the winter time, because what this ball of vodka does, the winter one, it goes down to like the upper part of your chest, so you guys can overlap your jacket to the ball of vodka, which totally blocks all the wind and elements from your neck area. So I never have any issues with my neck getting wet or any of this area here getting wet, which is a major plus. So still filming. So yeah, ball of vodka really help you out. And another little tip for the ball of vodka: if you guys can keep your nose covered, it kind of helps with the fogging up of the lens too, of your visor a little bit. So, and again, your results may vary or whatever. So I don't know, but yeah, ball of vodka, highly recommend it. Next, we're going to talk about my jacket, which is the Sedici Adventura jacket. It's a 3-layer waterproof jacket, which I really enjoy wearing. I really like this jacket. The Sedici brand is the Cycle Gear house brand, which is not like the best of the best, obviously, but I think it's a decent all-around buy. I'm going to say that Alpine Stars is probably a little bit better brand, because Sedici has some issues with stitching and whatnot. Maybe some of you guys are aware of. When I first got this jacket, I had to go get it replaced because the stitching was coming out of the collar, and the collar was coming off the jacket, which wasn't really a good first impression. But you know, Cycle Gear's return policy is like top notch. So I just called them up, and about an hour later I had a brand new jacket. So, and that warranty is good for about 2 years, you guys, on all their products. And I think some of their products even goes beyond the 2 years. So if you don't have a problem with your gear in the first year that is related to manufacturer defects, you're not going to have a problem. So you're safe buying cheaper gear through Cycle Gear, in my opinion, if it works for you. You know, I went with a cheap pair of gloves that I had to return instantly because they didn't last me more than a couple of days. So anyway, speaking of gloves, the gloves that I did return, I got these instead, which are the Alpine Stars. They're Dry Star Tour Techs, I believe. These gloves are great. These gloves are great. They're waterproof 100%. I've never had any issues with water getting in them. They're pretty warm. Not the warmest, but they are pretty warm. If you guys are riding in below freezing temps, you're gonna have to have hand guards and heated grips, or you're gonna have to have a different glove. So I wouldn't recommend these gloves below, say, you know, 35 degrees. I wouldn't recommend them below 40 degrees if you don't have hand warmers. So if you don't have hand warmers and you're riding in temps below 40 degrees, get something warmer than these. But if you have hand warmers and you're riding like I am, these are perfect, you know. I like them. Now my only issue that I have with these gloves is these are pretty tight fitting. I got a small, usually I wear a medium, but I got these in small because they're a little thicker. I wanted a really nice fit, which probably shouldn't have done because the inner liner is not connected to the outer shell, if that makes sense. So what happens if you have any type of moisture on your hands when you're trying to put these on, it's damn near impossible to get them on because the pinky liner part doesn't want to go into the shell, if you guys can imagine that. So then your pinky's all scrunched over and you don't have enough muscle in your pinky to push it through, and so I got to end up sticking a butter knife in the pinky section to try to get it sorted out, and it's a real pain sometimes. So I just make sure that, and I've been really diligent about this lately, that every time I go to put these on, I make sure my hands are 100% dry, and I really don't have an issue. It's just sometimes, you know, if I'm getting ready in the morning, I got all this gear on, and maybe I got a little sweaty or something getting ready in my heat at home, my hands might get a little sweaty or something, then I see an issue. So it's just something to watch out for in these gloves. But yeah, these are the Alpine Star Dry Tex Tourer-Tex. They're about $100 retail. I think I got them on sale for around 60 or 70, something like that, guys. So I like them. All right, my GoPro's still filming. We're on a roll. Next, as we go down the list or the body or whatever you want to say, we're gonna get into the pants here. And the pants are just some basic pullovers, and they're the Built brand, which is a really cheap brand. But again, I got these on sale, I believe. I think I paid like maybe 39 or 40 bucks, somewhere around there, 30-40 bucks, and I think they're actually on sale right now. And these are just a cheap pullover pant that you put over your existing pants. And if you're, you know, on a budget like I am and you need some rain protection, this is probably your best bet. And what I really like about these pullover pants is they have elastic bands at the ankle and at the waist. So what I'm able to do with these pants is I'm able to pull them up over my waistline, and then I can take the rain layer in the jacket and put that over the pants, so I got a good overlap over my waist. And you know, I've heard people complain before about getting their waist wet when they have just a regular adventure style pants and jacket, and I believe that has a little bit to do with the overlap that they can achieve. Because, you know, if you're wearing adventure pants, they're just going to sit at your waist like a regular pair of pants would, right? Whereas with these pullovers, you can pull them up like a grandpa or something, and then overlap your jacket liner over that, and it works really, really well, and they hug my boots really, really well. I like them. I have zero complaints with them. They even got a little front pocket here. Oh, and they got reflective stripes on the sides, which is good for night riding. Highly reflective little stripes on them, which help. And I have some of those reflective stripes on my jacket too. So still filming, yeah, and we're almost done. Woo! We haven't even done a burnout yet, huh? Let's see if I can get a third gear burnout right here. Oh yeah! Oh, that was sick. Oh, that was a nice burnout there. Boy, I like that one. That was good. I got a little sideways and I had a good pull, but it was still spinning. Woo! All right, next we're gonna talk about my boots. My boots, you guys, are probably my favorite piece of gear. I'm really obsessed with boots, proper motorcycle boots, and I just feel like it's a really important piece of gear. So if anything, guys, spend your money on your boots, seriously. You don't want to be riding around with cold, wet feet, and you don't want to be riding around with no ankle protection. You want to really check the lateral support. And if you guys remember, if you guys were watching my videos in the summer, I did a lot of research and looking and trying on boots before I bought these boots. And a lot of the adventure style boots I was finding, they just didn't have that side support, that lateral support, or whatever you want to call it, that I wanted. I have the Alpine Star Carousel Dry Star boots, and I believe they're a good balance between comfort and protection. They have adequate side support, but these are comfortable. Like, I've worn them all day long. I think I've worn these for like 11 or 12 hours, like all day, not taking them off. And that's hiking around camp and stuff and doing all that, and my feet never got sore at all. They're actually kind of cozy to wear, especially after you get them broken a little bit. They're really easy to get on and off, and they are 100% waterproof. So I really enjoy that. So I got a good quality boot, I got a waterproof boot, and it's got good support. It may be a little overkill for some of you guys to like commute in, but you know, I tell people just keep a pair of shoes at work. That's all you need. I mean, you could literally go to the bathroom and change your shoes if you know, I got an office, so I'm a little lucky, but I keep a full set of clothes and shoes in my office. I can just get to work and change my clothes if I want and go about my day. So I mean, that's kind of the way I do it. But yeah, just boots, you guys, very important. And you guys can do what I did the beginning of this year before I got these boots. I was wearing my city boots, my, you know, my track boots or whatever you want to call them, street boots. Those are awesome boots too, but they're zero waterproof. Like, you look at water, your feet are going to get wet in those things. So I bought a pair of waterproof socks. You guys, I think waterproof socks are in my links below, and I'm going to try to get some of these links, post them down below so you guys can find them easier. But waterproof socks under your regular boots, you guys, boom, you just turn your boots into waterproof boots, kind of. You still get water inside of them, but it'll keep your feet dry. So if you're out camping or riding, you're not going to come back with moldy feet, because they'll be dry for the most part. You know, you might get some sweat buildup in there, but they work good. I can tell you that they work good until I was able to afford the waterproof boots. So but yeah, if you guys, that's the thing, if you guys get the gear, you know, then you could go ride in the rain like I'm doing right now. I like riding in the rain, and I feel that I like riding in the rain because I'm a commuter. I ride every day, so it breaks up the monotony, right? It adds new challenges for me, for my riding, and it puts just a different aspect, different perception of riding motorcycles when you ride in the rain, you know. And it's not dangerous, so to speak. Now, you're decreasing visibility a little bit when you ride in the rain, but as far as like just, you know, like sliding around, all that stuff, now if you just slow down, you know, try to be smooth and gentle on your controls for the most part, except when you do burnouts. And you're not going to have any issues. So I guess that's it. We're crossing back over the river right now into beautiful Oregon City. There's the falls right there. Rap, rap. Am I still recording? Yeah, it made it through. Oh, maybe what I should do is turn it on and then turn it off and then turn it back on and then vlog. I don't know. I got to figure something out. I can't be having these issues. I missed 2 videos already. Here's a side note. I'm on a mission to find the Mint building in Oregon City, and I found out the cross streets of where it was today. The problem is that building existed 170 years ago, so I don't think it's still around, but I want to find where it was. Oregon City made money back in the mid 1800s, but it was kind of a renegade type of money. It wasn't official, so it's kind of a trip, man. But they did it for their benefit, but they only did it for 6 months. So it's a unique story. I would love to have one of those coins they made. They're probably none in existence, because supposedly they all went to San Francisco and got melted down at the San Francisco Mint. But here we are talking about money and mints from 170 years ago. Until next time, folks, Oregon Motorcycle. 911, what are you recording?